in this episode, I wanted to try something a bit different. I've been asked a few times what the best build order is to get started in Manor Lords. So I wanted to give that a go in this episode. I've got 3 build orders here that I want to try. The first prioritises food, the second trade, and the third setting up an army. So the way that we're going to do this is play the first year of Manor Lords and then restart and try the other build order. At the end of each year, I want to see how many families we've got, what our regional wealth is, whether we've got enough food and fuel, and what our approval level is as well, just to try and determine which of these might be the best option to start a new area in Manor Lords. So let's take a look. Here we are in a new game, and I've already selected my player, so I've gone for our usual guy here, got our usual shield shape, and the dragon in the middle as well. And what I thought I would do is go for the Rise to Prosperity scenario for our first build order, because we're going to prioritise food first. So I'm going to leave everything as it is default. We're not going to be attacked by anybody with Rise to Prosperity selected. So with this one, we just need to build a large town to win. Let's where should we start on our map? Randomly select somewhere. Well, we might as well leave it where it is. And we're going with the Jagged Cliffs map. See how that goes. Let's begin. Right, now when we load in, we're going to first have a look at what resources we've got available in our region. So let's zoom out and take a look. Okay, we've got a rich fishing resource there, and we've got some berries over here, so that's not a bad start at all. What I want to do is let's start setting up over here. We've also got quite a few trees as well, which is useful, as well as some stone. And what's this? Salt. Anything else? Any other resources? No, that's it. Okay. Let's start. Oh, we got a large clay deposit. Maybe we could sell some of that as we move on. But for now, let's focus on our build order. So I'm going to set up a road here. And the first thing we're going to build is a logging camp. So we need to make sure that we've got enough logs for all of our new construction that's going to go on in our village. So let's connect that up to our road there. And we can see that our villagers are starting to move off to build the logging camp there. I'm just going to speed it up a tiny bit, and we'll wait for them to construct that for us. Let's read this new message. Where others see trouble, you see potential. These lands shall become rich and prosperous under your skillful management. Reach the large town settlement level to achieve victory. Okay, so here we go. Our logging camp is almost ready. Now the next thing we want to build is another hitching post, and that's because we need our ox to be able to transport logs across the village to our new construction areas. And obviously only having one ox available will mean there'll be a bit of a bottleneck. So getting in a second ox early seems to be really key. I'm going to assign one person to our logging camp, or one family to the logging camp anyway, so that they can start gathering logs for us. Let's get this hitching post ready to go. And once that's ready, we'll order our second ox. Okay, that's ready now. Let's get that second ox in. So he should arrive soon. The next thing we want to do is set up our marketplace our granary and our storehouse, just so that we can get this, all the resources here out of kind of the way of being rained on and all the other stuff that might happen to it. And it helps the food last longer as well. So let's get a storehouse in. We'll pop our storehouse down here. And our granary as well. And then we'll get a market in. And I like to put the market next to the granary, or as close to it as we possibly can. So let's just pop that in down here. Let's put it opposite, shall we? That might be too big actually. Let's go for a bit smaller. Too small. Oh, that'll be fine. Plenty of space there. Okay, once those are built, we need to start looking at getting in our firewood cutter so that we can start getting some fuel in as well. So we could put our firewood cutter kind of next to our logging camp maybe. I'll just draw a little road in there as well. Let's make these priority. I'm going to assign somebody to the granary, and then they'll start collecting some of the resources down here for us, and the same with the storehouse as well. And now once we've done that, we need to set up our food collection. So let's get a fisherman's hut over here. Where's going to be the best place? Let's pop it over here, shall we? Connect that up. And let's make that. I think that's the only thing we've got under construction at the moment, so that shouldn't hopefully take too long to build. And we've got 2 oxen here now as well, which is great. We could move this hitching post perhaps closer to our village. Let's put it behind the storehouse there. So with that under construction now, we need to look at where our berries are. They're over here. So we could build a little road through the woods over here. Can we get through here? And then we'll put a little forager's hut just on the edge of this wood. Construction's finished on the fisherman's hut. Let's assign somebody to that, and then they can start collecting some fish for us. There they go, casting their net. Great. So how are we looking at the moment? We've got 2 months worth of food to work with. Now that we've got the fisherman's hut ready to go, that should start building up shortly. We should start construction on our forager's hut soon as well. Plenty of logs are coming in. So we've got 7 timber. Next on our build order, as soon as this, I think let's just set a priority on this. Set that to high. Let's get some homes up and running so that we've got some shelter for winter. We're only in April, so we've got plenty of time to go. Let's speed things along a little bit. So homes, burgage plots. Let's build them along here. Now, I'm just thinking about so these burgage plots have got backyards. I'm going to go over here, I think, actually. Now, because they've got backyards to them, they will be able to build... They will be able to grow stuff or work on something in their backyard area. With these early ones, I don't want them to be too big, because when it comes to buying seeds and chickens and animals and stuff for the backyards, they'll cost too much if the area is too big. So let's go with something small to start with. Now we are going to need, I don't know how much we've actually got. We're going to need some, we're going to need a saw pit. And the saw pit is going to allow us to build our backyard lots. So let's put that over here in our woodwork area. What we are going to struggle with, though, is our regional wealth. We need to start selling something. I'm going to assign somebody to the woodcutter's lodge. Oh no, I can't. We can't yet. So the problem is, we've only got one unassigned family, and the unassigned family is the one that works on construction. So we need to work out where we're going to move somebody from. I want to take the person from our storehouse, and I'm going to assign them to the woodcutter's lodge. And then what we're going to do is we're going to sell some wood. And to do that, we're going to need a trading post. Shall I take the person off of the granary as well? I think we've got plenty of logs at the moment. I'm going to take logs off. So we use that person to chop up some stuff. We can get these logs chopped up. Now, if we look in advanced, I want to have a bit of a reserve of timber so that we've got plenty to build with. I'll keep that as 6 for now. Oh, hang on. Oh, we've only got 8. Okay. So we get some planks, and then we can start building some backyards here then. There we go, it's a good view in that. Our first home's ready. There we go. What can we build here? Let's get some chickens in. Now chickens are going to cost us 20 of our regional wealth. That can be our first one. And we're not going to be able to get anything more until we start trading. So let's get that trade post set up. Is it in logistics? Trade post, there we go. So let's put that along our main road here. Did we put somebody in the berries? No, we haven't. Let's assign someone there. I'm going to have to unassign them from the granary. Unless we've got plenty of logs now. Oh, we've got plenty of that. Let's unassign them from that. And we can put them back in there. Yeah, we've got stuff getting damaged because we don't have enough people to run the storehouse. Kind of having to do a bit of a juggle here. But the good news is, though, we've got 12 months of fuel and 17 months of food. So that's working well. We can now assign somebody here. Have we got any other construction going on at the moment? No. Who have we got? Who could we use? For timber. going to take you off of wood cutting. We don't need that anymore. I'm going to put you on the trading post. And what I want you to do is sell some of our firewood. I'm going to set up. I'm going to use our last 10 bits of regional wealth there to sell some of our. Let's export some of this and hopefully create a bit of money. How much do we need? Well, we've got 18 months. Let's sell. Let's keep 40 for ourselves, and we'll sell everything else. We'll see how that goes. Now with these burgage plots, what I want to do is add on the expansions, so that we can get an extra family in these, and then hopefully we'll get some more people moving in, and that will help us with our shortage of workers. So we are gathering berries, aren't we? Yes, perfect. We're already making our first bit of money. Up to 14 now, that's good.
Come along, lad.
And our approval is at 50% as well, which isn't too bad. I wonder if we could increase our approval by getting in a well. So let's look at where we could put a well. I've built right along the path of the well, haven't I? Let's pop it in over here. I guess we could have put it that side, but that's fine. Now, what do we like for fertility? So we're not great for building any wheat. Flax is no good. Barley's no good. We could get a bit of rye out of this area. Maybe if we were to focus on cutting down these trees. What we can do is get our logging camp to focus on... Whoops. Let's go back to the logging camp again. Logging camp. You're going to focus on cutting trees from this area. And then what that'll do for us, hopefully, is clear this area. And we could start using that for growing stuff as our village expands. Now, how are we doing for selling things? Hopefully we're going to get our traders coming along soon to buy some more stuff. We could start selling some of our food, because we've got 14 months of food. Maybe we could look at selling a bit of fish. So trade, food. We'd need to establish a trade route to actually do anything serious here, but let's set that to export anyway, and we'll see what we get for it. I'm going to set our surplus to 60. A new family's moved in. Perfect. We're getting the resources that we need now. We've actually got, I've not noticed, and we've got a few extra people that have moved in. A couple of extra families. So how are we doing here? Can't buy chickens yet. We could start building a vegetable garden. It's going to be a bit late for this year, but maybe we can get some seeds planted for next year. Don't send too much carp up here, otherwise it's going to spoil. New families moved in, that's all good. Let's see if we can get our saw pit going. Woodcutter's Lodge. Yeah, actually, I'm going to take you off of saw pit and put you on Woodcutter's Lodge. Just to make sure that we've got our fuel for the winter. And we're in for berries. Berries are all depleted now. I could take that person off of there, couldn't I? But they're still transporting berries, so we'll leave them for now. At least we know that everybody's going to be warm. So we've got a clay deposit here. It's also a rich resource. We could start setting up, because we've kind of done everything else on our list now. We could set up a little mining resource for clay. There we go. And let's put in a little road here. We've got an extra family now as well, that's good. Let's put another set of burgage plots down here as well. So let's reduce the number there. Let's put 4 in. I don't want to put too much demand on our food collection. We've got 69 regional wealth now, so that means we can buy some more things. I think it'd be good to actually get this herb garden, because like I said earlier, the herbs are going to help us out with keeping our villagers healthy. Approval rating is increasing, which is fantastic. So we're in December now. I wonder if we could look at building a church as well. So let's see if we can get a church in. Now that we've got some more people and we'll get the saw pit up and running. I'm just going to change the number of timber in reserve. I'm going to up that to 20, just to make sure that we have plenty available. We've got 22 at the moment. And these burgage plots, they can all be expanded as well. So what do we want to do here? Let's get an animal pen going. Yeah, we're short on planks at the moment, which is why we can't build anything. I bought carrots for that one, so that's good. Okay, this is completed. Now this gives us hides, so we could make use of that, and also milk as well. Now, one of the things that our villagers like to level up is extra animal produce. So that's good. Eggs and milk will certainly do that for us. Okay, we can assign somebody there. We can assign somebody here to our mining pit. What we're going to stop doing here is trading our food. We'll take... We'll take carp off now. So we're continuing to trade firewood, which isn't getting us much, but it's certainly keeping us running until we can get our clay over here as a bit of an export. And along with our clay, we could build a little industry here, couldn't we? And we could get... Ooh, what can we do with our clay furnace? Let's get a clay furnace going. I'm going to put that next to here. Oh, not enough goods. What are we short of? We don't have enough stone. Okay, we'll collect up some stone then. So let's go and trade some of our raw materials. Crafting materials, clay. There we go. Let's export that. We'll buy a trade route for that as well. Export price is only 1. Yeah, and let's set our desired surplus to 10. So we'll keep some within our village. Okay, we can build something here now as well. So let's get another vegetable garden going on this one.
Firewood, firewood.
And what else could we do here? Animal pen. And it looks like we can start leveling up as well. So we're approaching the end of our first year. Right, let's pause. We've reached March, so that's the end of our first year here in our village. And let's just take a look at where we've got to. So we've got 16 families. 16 families in this one. We've got an approval rating of 72%, which is pretty good. Also, our regional wealth has been doing well as well. We're at 87. I think we've actually sold quite a few things, so that's good as well. Food is at 3 months, but I know that our fishing and our berries are about to come back online because the pool, the fishing pond here, is just about to thaw, and I'm sure our berries are growing as well. So yeah, that'll be back soon as well. And we've also established some backyard plots to get ourselves some extra food as well. So that's all good. Fuel's fine as well. We've got 9 months worth there. And we're collecting some resources as well. And we're about to start selling some clay to make a bit of extra money. So all in all, I think that's a pretty good start. I'm quite happy with that. Let's save this. And we will restart in our next village. Right, we're back, and we're going to go for a trade first setup again. The map, I've let it kind of randomly position us on the Jagged Cliffs map. We're sticking with the Rise to Prosperity template. Let's begin. We're starting in a new area as well, so let's see how this goes. Okay, so here's our starting position. What resources have we got available to us here? So we've got some berries all the way over here. We've got a rich resource of salt. And we've got some animals as well. So not a great start for food. Let's read our message. Prosperity awaits. So, where do we want to build? Where do we want to start building then? I suppose. We'll just go with where our homeless tents are. So let's put in a road going through here then. Right. So the first thing we want to do is start our logging camp. So let's put in our logging camp. Let's go over here, shall we? We can kind of clear this area then, I think. Let's set that to high priority. Come on, guys, let's speed you up a little bit. Now, and the second thing we want to do is put in our second hitching post as well. So let's put that near our logging camp. Let's pop that there. Logging camp's the highest priority, and then we'll move on to the hitching post. Let's put them on full speed. Come on. Okay, so next we're going to do the same as we did last time and put in our granary and market area. And that'll be to get some of these resources out of the sun, out of the weather. Is that ready? That's ready. Let's assign a person to that, and we can start collecting there. What I want to do now is get the granary in. So let's put that. Yeah, we'll go along. We'll go along here because I don't think we're going to be able to put any burgage plots this side. So we'll go this side. So the granary and the storehouse, and we could do the market next to it, couldn't we? So market is under this one. There we go. It's quite a large market. Let's go there. There we go. Now, next up, firewood cutter. Let's wait for those to finish building. While we're waiting, I just want to see what our fertility is like. Oh, we've got quite good fertility, so we could look at putting in some farms. Yeah, all of those are good. That's obviously to compensate for our lack of food with animals and berries. Right, granary's ready. Our teams will start moving resources across now once I assign somebody to it. And yeah, so let's get the firewood set up. Woodcutter's Lodge, let's put that at this side. So let's put the storehouse, put somebody in the storehouse. Family's hungry. Oh, we've got 3 months of food left. No food left? What happened to it all? I can see we've got some food left. We've got 50. Oh, it's come back up again now. Maybe it's because it was in transit that it thought that there was an issue. Okay, 2 months of food. Woodcutter's Lodge is ready. We'll build a charcoal kiln next, because we are prioritising export. So let's get our charcoal kiln good to go. We'll put that over here. And then once that's ready, we'll need a trading post. We'll put the trading post over on the main road over here. Well, not enough resources, we're still waiting for some logs, okay. Let's speed you up a little bit. I'm really keeping an eye on this food because I don't want to run out there. That could end up being a problem. Okay, it looks like we've got some more timber now, so that's good. Are we getting some wood? Yeah, we're getting some stuff at the woodcutter's lodge as well. Okay, can we build our trading post now? Still, we need 4. Okay, we got 3. Come on, guys. We managed to transport all our stuff from here. Yeah, I think so. I'm going to unassign you from the storehouse, and you can work on some other stuff for me then. You can work on the building. We need somebody to man the charcoal kiln as well. Let's increase to 4 speed. Okay, charcoal kiln's ready. Let's get production going there. We must have enough. No, we don't have. Still don't. Yes, we've got enough timber now. Great. Let's get the trading post going. Set that up on the main road there.
Summer's coming soon. Soon the beating sun.
Right, I'm going to unassign our person from the granary. They can assist with construction. I'm very much aware that we are very close to being without food. I'm going to get our hunting camp set up over here. Make that the highest priority. Then it's the hunting camp. If we can get some logs transported here, just so it's ready to go, that would be good. This build feels like it's quite stressful. I am just overly conscious of food. Where were berries? Berries are all the way over here. We're almost done there. Almost done. So, once the trading post is ready, we'll start exporting charcoal. So let's assign somebody to that. Trade. Oh, you know what? When we built our second hitching post, we didn't get another ox. So I've ordered another ox. That was bad. That's probably slowed us down a little. Trade. I want to trade charcoal, so let's set up a trade route for that. And we can export our charcoal. We've got 60 already. I only want to keep 40. $60 charcoal. Now, are they collecting it straight from the charcoal kiln? I wonder. Our hunting camp is also ready. So we'll assign someone to that. I'm going to unassign the woodcutter's lodge. Are they taking it straight from the... Yeah, they are. Look at that. So it's handy having those next to each other. Taking... wood from one into the other, and then they're going to deliver it, hopefully, to our trading post, which they have. So we're on 10 regional wealth at the moment. Hunting camp's getting in some food, so that's good. Let's start building some burgage plots. And we'll set our burgage plots up over here. Just going to go with 3. Yeah, let's do 3, and they've all got expansions as well, so we can hopefully house all of our families in there. Let's move this hitching post. We got a second ox now, so that's good. That could have really, that may have really held us up, not getting that second ox, because that could have slowed us right down. We've got 70 in our regional wealth, which is fantastic. We've got food for 1 month. Now it says after we've built our 4 to 6 burgage plots, we can focus on our second food source. So let's have a look at gathering and our forager's hut, and we'll set that up at the end here. Oh, the berries are all the way over here. Let's put a road through the trees then. So forager's hut. Okay, burgage plots construction is good. We can start adding the expansions in. I'm going to make these a high priority. How are we doing for food? We've got 42 months worth of fuel and no food. Maybe we could, seeing as we've got 80 regional wealth, we could look at importing some food. So let's have a look at what we can buy. Let's get some rye bread. What's cheap? Quinces. Let's import some of those. Oh, that's 11. No, I don't want those. What have we got? Let's get some egg. What is the price here? I think quinces are probably... They do seem to be the cheapest. 11. Yeah. What else is 11 berries? We're getting berries anyway. Okay, our second... our expansions are looking good. Let's see if we can set up our vegetable garden. We don't have a saw pit yet, so that's slowing us down there. Let's get a saw pit going.
Come along, lad.
So we've got 40 charcoal.
The fields need a bit of a drink. So could I.
I'm going to assign you from there a minute. And we're just going to assign you back to the woodcutter's lodge. Just so that we can... how much logging? We've got plenty of logs. You can start chopping some of them up for me. I only need a few. Great, we've got an extra person. That's fantastic. That's what we want. So let's get back on Let's get back on burning our charcoal. Oh no. Don't do that. Come over here to our berries before they disappear. And we'll do, in fact I might assign 2 people to this. Let's just get these berries collected. Otherwise we're going to have a troublesome winter. How are we doing? Granary's empty. Food is empty. We have plenty of animals though, we've got 16. We managed to actually import any food. Perhaps we'll set up a trade route. Yeah, let's go for it. We've got food for 2 months now. I'm just going to drop you down there, only because I want to put somebody in the granary, just to make sure we've got food stored and supplying our houses. Now, can we build something at the back here? Let's get some chickens going. And we can get some vegetables as well. And an animal pen. Don't think I need anything more from the saw pit. Yeah, we've got 40 odd. That's fine, that's plenty. It is a bit of a balance early game, isn't it? To try and make sure that you've got everything you need. So we've got 10 berries in there now. Let's put in some more burgage plots and see if we can get some more people in. Yeah, let's go for 4. How are we doing for trade? Firewood's, we're not exporting firewood, so that's fine. Winter's approaching. Food. Have we actually received any quinces yet? Now the town probably needs some water. That would help improve morale, I'm sure. So let's get a well put in here. And the other thing we could do as well, if we want to kind of compete with the other build that we did, is get a wooden church in. And we could pop it there. I think that might be quite good there. We've reached small village level. New families start moving in, that's good. So we've got some more people around. Where don't we have people at the moment? So our berries are out of action, but you could start doing some herb work, couldn't you? Food is at 0. What else could we import? Trade. Let's import some bread. It's going to cost us 90. I don't want to do that. Do I need to get a horse? How are we doing here? Chickens, we've got that sorted. This burgage plot level 1. Oh no, we haven't got any veg on this one yet. Let's buy some carrots for that. And was it animals we wanted as well? Animals were here. I don't have enough. We need to sell some more stuff. Come on, get some sales going over here, guys. Otherwise we're not going to have enough to buy any more food in. Granary's empty. I mean, at least we've got the church. Pelts we could start selling, couldn't we? Let's just export those. We do have a bottomless pit of salt. We could look at exporting that as well. Let's get somebody working in our storehouse. We're delivering pelts to the trading post. Oh, this isn't good. This isn't good. We need food. A new family's moving in. Hunger has set in. I'm not sure. Oh, we've managed to farm some animals, but they are coming back. We've got one bit of food, one small game. That's not good, is it? I mean, I'll take any sort of food at the moment. Should we get some eggs as well? Eggs, carrots, or beetroot, that's cheaper. What do we need for here? Let's go for goats. Another couple of vegetable patches. This one will be good for chickens if we can get up to, if we can get some more regional wealth. We've got some more people available as well. What are we not working on at the moment? We don't have anybody on our charcoal kiln. We can get somebody on the logging camp as well. And we've got some living space available, so... not enough supplies, not enough stable space. Oh, do we need another hitching post for our... Let's upgrade that to a stable. So we've just not sold enough to be able to establish a proper trading route, have we? Because it'd be good to have a proper trading route for food. What's the cheapest one here? Mushrooms. Oh no, we did establish one for quinces, but nobody's dropped anything off. It's March. Let's pause and see where we are. So... not quite so successful this time. I mean, plenty of fuel, but only 10 families at the moment. Our approval rating is only 52%, and our regional wealth is only 16. So even though we started creating the trading post first, we haven't been very successful with it. It was actually more successful where we prioritised food first. So what else do we get going? We've got a little bit of timber in here, but yeah, it's not a great start. Let's restart and go for our third route of prioritising an army, and I think we're going to have to change our region as well, change our game as well. Okay, we're back for our third reset, and this time our scenario template is restoring the peace, and the objective is to conquer every region. And we've done that because this build order is focused on getting us an army as quickly as possible, or so it says. Anyway, we got our map here where we've got our off-map adversaries, and it's given us this position as our starting position. I feel a little uncomfortable doing a test and having it that close, so maybe I'll back us off a little bit. Perhaps we should go up here. Anyway, we'll leave everything else as it is with the default, and we will continue on from here. So, as always, we're going to be starting off with a logging camp, and it says assign 2 families to it, and then a hitching post with a second ox. Let's just take a look at what resources we have available. We've got a rich resource of berries here, and some wild animals as well, so that could work well for us. What have we got over here? Some salt. Okay. Right, let's put in our road, and we will cut across here. And I'm going to put a road down to these resources as well. And we could actually look at building along this road. But let's start with our logging. We'll do logging. Where should we start logging? Maybe this area would be a good area to log. Let's do another road in along here. And let's get our logging camp set up and ready to go. Right, we'll add a bit of speed to this as well. And of course, second on our list is the hitching post. We'll just pop that in here. And we've got a new message. Let's clear that. Build up your town, your manor, and when ready, press claims towards regions owned by your opponents. Once a claim has been pressed, be ready for battle. So our hitching post is ready. Let's order that second ox, and let's assign 2 people to here, as it says in our build guide. Next up, granary, storehouse, and market cluster. So let's get the granary ready. Granary I'm going to put... yeah, let's get the granary over here. Storehouse can go over here. And our little market is going to go right in the corner here. What does that give us? 9 positions. I might just go a little bit bigger. Too big, maybe? We'll get there in a second. There we go. I'm okay with that. So they're built quickly. That's good. We're building up resources here. Let's get the firewood cutter in. So, woodcutter's lodge. Pop that here. We'll assign one person to the storehouse and the granary just to get everything away from our campsite here. So where are we next? Hunting camp is next, so that we can start getting in some food from our wild animals. It's a strange bit of road there. Can we remove that? I don't like it. Oh, it's taken away the road completely. Is there an undo button? Oh no. This isn't helping us at all. There we go. That's it. Yeah, and our market's still in the right place. That's good. So, hunting camp. Have we transferred all of the food yet? I'm going to take one person off of the logging camp now. Put them onto firewood. Let's take this guy off the storehouse and put them over here into the hunting camp. So, a tannery for hides. Are we ready for hides yet? Oh, we've got some hides, pelts. Industry. Hang on, let's slow down a minute. Well, that turns hides into leather, but not pelts. I'm going to ignore that step because I wonder if that's to do with the old build method. We certainly could set up a trading post, couldn't we? Let's have a listen to Hildebold now. We'll just ignore that. Okay, let's go for the second food source then, which is the berries. Let's get that good to go. Gathering forager's hut. So we've got a rich resource of berries as well, which is great. This is gonna give us a good start, I think. I'm gonna take you off of the granary for now. Oops. Let's get construction high priority on there. And then what I'm going to do is get some burgage plots set up along here. So too steep, is it? There we go. We've got 5 burgage plots there. Let's get somebody assigned to the forager's hut. Woodcutter's lodge is working well. Build a well and a church. So I think what we're aiming for here is to try and get ourselves to level 2 burgage plots, because then they'll be able to do some artisan work for us. So that'll be things like armourer's workshop and bowyer's workshop, and the joiner's workshop as well. Can the tailor's workshop, can they use... I wonder if they can use pelts to make things. Maybe they can, maybe they can't. But what we could do, and where are we at the moment? Builder's church as soon as planks allow. Have we got enough planks? No, we haven't. So let's get the saw pit going. So I'll put this in the same area here. And we've reached the next level. A strong militia is paramount to the survival of any settlement. Luckily, a shipment of weapons has just arrived, and you will now be able to create your first militia banners to serve you and protect your people. However, we will need more weapons to equip the people as the settlement grows, either by making them or importing them from other lands. So our storehouse now has a small stash of large shields and spears. Okay, we've got a home for our families now.
We all know what that means.
I'm going to put another few burgage plots in over here, just so that we can start to get some extra.
Come on, laddie.
Yeah, that was right, wasn't it? Let's just reduce the size of that a bit. There we go. Stocks are getting damaged at the Woodcutter's Lodge. Yeah, unfortunately, that's because I don't have somebody assigned to the storehouse. So we've got some berries coming in very nicely there. We've got plenty of those left, haven't we? Wild animals. Are we getting any hides at all? No. I think, do hides just come from goats now? Right, how much timber have we got? We've got 11 timber. Woodcutter has produced plenty for us. We've got fuel for 12 months. I'm going to unassign them from there, and I'm going to put somebody on the saw pit. Let's just get some planks going, because we're going to need those for our backyards.
We'll need to lift this beam to the roof.
Do we have any iron in this area? Clay? No, we don't. So we might have to import some iron. We're going to need a trade. We're going to need to do some trading. Let's get... What we'll do then is we'll start an industry with our clay. So let's do mining, res mining, gathering, mining pit. Let's get a bit of a clay industry going. We've got 50 planks now, so that's good. We can come back off of that and get back onto the Woodcutter's Lodge. Oh, we've got some extra people now. Let's assign somebody to the granary. And over here, I want to start building our church, I think. Wooden church. Where are we going to put you? Over here? Up on the corner? Let's keep it in the middle here. A bandit camp was sighted. Oh, that's quite close as well, isn't it? A new family's moved in, that's good. That's good news. So we could assign them to our mining pit. And then what we'll do is we'll build a trade. I'm going to slow this down a little bit. Trade. Where are you? Trading post. Let's get somebody assigned over here. Now I'm putting the trading post on the King's Road here, just so that it attracts passers-by. Perhaps what I'll do, just to give us a bit of speed, is connect this road up to here. That'll save people from having to go all the way around then. Let's make the trading post a bit of a higher priority. How much have we got? 26 planks. We need some stone, so let's get stone mining as well. How are we doing for food? Got 8 months of food, 6 months of fuel. I'm just going to leave us a few more logs than we've already got. Let's set that to 12. And over here, these burgage plots have got space for expansion, so let's construct expansion over here. That's going to use up all of our logs, isn't it? There we go. I'm sure we'll grab some more soon. Now, what can we do with these backyard plots? One of them could definitely start work on chickens. Let's go for the smallest one. And we'll get a chicken coop for you. Give us a bit of extra food variety. Nine months of food, 5 months of fuel. We've got somebody in the woodcutter's lodge. Yeah, we have. Perhaps transport's just being a bit slow. This is ready. We can assign somebody here now. Let's look at trade. And I want to get rid of clay. So where have we got clay in this list? Have I gone past it? Pelts I don't need. Let's export those. Clay. Oh, and it costs 10. We've just about got that. That's good. Let's export that. Where's our oxes going over here to set up the stone gatherer's camp by the looks of it? Yeah, I've given them a lot of construction to do in one go, haven't I? Storage is full. You've been producing plenty, thank you very much. Got our chickens in? Chickens are ready to go. Okay, so not a bad start so far. I'd like to assign somebody to the storehouse soon. Yeah, and then we can start levelling up some of our burgage plots. What are you short of? Meats from the marketplace. We need more meat. Have we run out of animals here? Have we got plenty of animals? Why aren't they being hunted? Oh, there is some small game there. It looks like this guy's arriving with our first load for the trading post. Going to deliver us some clay, some pelts. We've got 10 clay waiting there. And we should be able to upgrade this to... oh, we need 50 regional wealth to upgrade that to something useful. Oh, we've run out of berries. Okay, I'm going to take you off and you can work on construction for a bit then. 10 months of food, that's okay. Let's speed things along a little. The bandits have been in action again, stealing our goods. It's looking great on the side of the hill here. Setting up our new village. October. I think I've worked out that the church chimes with the change of the month. Is that right? We've had some new people move in, that's good. I'm going to assign somebody to the storehouse now. We can get that being useful. Feels like winter's on its way. Right, do we want to get a charcoal kiln? Just to make our fuel a bit more efficient. Maybe we do. Can we squeeze it in somewhere near here? Let's extend the road a little bit. Will it fit on the side here, or is it too steep? Too steep to build. Don't really want it over here. Let's move our hitching post. Charcoal kiln. Will you go out the back here? Yes, you will. Let's make that into a stable. We get an extra animal then. And we've got some money coming in as well. Regional wealth is now at 30. Clay is there to be sold. If we start making... If we get a clay furnace, we could start making some roof tiles. And then we could swap roof tiles for some iron. Can we afford to get some more homes? We've got 7 months of food. I think we could do a little bit of an expansion, couldn't we? What's this? Oh, that's our other hitching post. Let's make that into a stable as well, shall we? Stop stealing my goods. We're going to need another source of fuel. What's our food even? Got a little bit of emmer and a bit of rye as well. Down here looks like it might be an okay spot, and also up here as well. Emmer, rye, yeah, maybe this is the right area to do our farms in. Right, we're not actually getting very far with our units, are we? We've got 26 recruits. We'll get some spear militia. We've already got 20 spears and 20 shields. Can we upgrade some of these homes yet? Yeah, we can upgrade you. No one else can upgrade because we're short on planks. So you are a burgage plot level 2 now, and we just need some more planks. Why are we short on planks then? There's no one assigned. There is now. We've got plenty of. We've got 22 timber. Got lots of rubble stone, so that's good. Woodcutter's Lodge I'm okay with. Let's get somebody assigned there. The charcoal kiln. Did we build our... Didn't build anybody for our clay furnace. Let's get the clay furnace going. And then we could start exporting some tiles. So trade. Construction, roof tiles. Let's establish a trade route there and we'll export those. Right, how are we doing here? So now we're just short on money now. Joiner's workshop or bowyers. And what we could look to do as well is import some iron. That was kind of our objective here, wasn't it? Iron ore. We'll import, we'll just get 5. I think that'll be enough. So let's see, when this changes to March, is the church bell going to ring? Let's sell some of our charcoal as well. I'm going to keep 50 in the region. Did that save? Yes, it did. Yeah, look, it's March. The church's bells are ringing. So, time to pause. And actually, I think that was quite a successful build as well. I'm just going to assign somebody to there, just in case we come back to this map and I forget to do it and we run out of food. We've only got 3 months of food left, and I think if we were to continue this, we would not need to find some other source of food. We're probably going to look at, we'd need some money to build up the burgage plots and get some backyard growth going, and maybe set up a farm over here as well, so that we can grow some crops. But where did we get to? Because we were on the cusp of getting some iron in, and we could start making some tools and get our militia equipped. So not too bad. We had stuff to sell. So on our list, how many families? We've got 15 families available to us, or 13 working and 2 available. Our regional wealth is 17, but we're selling a number of things and importing iron ore as well, so I'm okay with that. Food, as we've said, is 3 months, and fuel for 16, so that's okay. And our approval is 71. And then when we compare that to our first build, it was 72, and our first build had 16 families. Regional wealth was 87, and similar for food, 3 months, fuel 9. So a very similar build kind of process to the first one we did, but maybe we're in a better position. We've got the church. We're upgrading to level 2 burgage plots. My concern is just the food side of things. But there we go. Let me know what you think, because I'd be curious to know whether you've got a build order that works for you when you're starting off in Manor Lords, and whether you change tactics depending on whether you're building a peaceful village or whether you're going to go after the other regions. It'd be great to know. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you've liked this, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.